Hey, Dan and Nikki. It is Wednesday in Minnesota, March the 13th. It's Wednesday in Oregon, March the 13th. And it's freezing here. We have gotten, unlike the last two Marches where we had tons of sunshine and warm weather, I think a week ago it was 65 degrees. And today, I think yesterday when we got up, it was 10. Next week, it's supposed to be a low of 8. In fact, over the next 10 days, we don't have any low temperatures above freezing, which is kind of a drag. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. On Saturday, Colleen had her state gymnastics meet. And I shot a bunch of video and want to share that with you guys. So it's interesting. I'm just going to overlay this video. Hold on a second. As you can see, the meet is part athletic event and part what I call a cutie pageant, because they really try to be cute in fashion, where they have a leotard for warming up in, they have a leotard for performing in or competing in. They all have sweats, they all have matching headbands or hair ribbons. It's pretty funny. So here's Colleen's first event. Oh, she fell off. Her first event apparatus is beam. That walkover right there, this is the first time she's ever done that in competition, so it was really cool to see her do that. This move right here is really hard, and she hasn't quite gotten that one yet. That's the first time she's ever gotten that back walkover. But, it's amazing, because you think about how hard this stuff is. It's as much about relaxation up there, because a lot of the girls can do things like this right here, the cartwheel. They can do it when the beam's on the floor, but they can't do it when they're up in the air. So, I was really proud of her for doing those. And like I said, that back walkover, first time she's ever done that. So here's her floor routine. She actually has music by two of the brother and sister classical guitarists. So, she's so cool to watch her do these things. And it's interesting because at work yesterday, Kurt, a guy who works for me, couldn't get the handle off of it, or the lid off of something. He asked me to help, so I did. He said, "Yeah, I've got, feminine hands today." And I looked at him and I said, "Man, you better watch what you say." I said, because I just went to a gymnastics meet where you had all these little girls from the ages of 6, up to 18. And they're doing, and you've got all 4 apparatus running at the same time. And so while Colleen's doing her floor routine, you've got all these other girls doing beam and parallel bars and vault. And the ability to have to focus on, when you're trying to do, say, a back walkover on beam, while at the same time, somebody next to you is doing, the floor routine with the music going. And it's just really, there's her vault. Sorry, I didn't quite get that.
I missed it. I hit the picture button instead of the video button. By the time I recovered,
and then she has a second vault coming as well. Anyway, I said, you got all these girls doing all this stuff, and some of them have, injured ankles and injured wrists, and yet they're still getting out there and they're toughing it out and they're focusing and they're getting it done. I said that's it's just, you know, there's no to say it's. Anyway, I was rather bummed that you know, that I use that word feminine, because it just, you know, these girls are just, they're so tough. So now here's Colleen doing bars. She's never done a kip up on the bars before in competition. She just finally got it in practice. And so here's the kip. Oh, and she gets it. It was so awesome. I was so proud of her. For doing that. And then here's her dismount, which she's never done. Well, not right here, which she's never done before. Oh! And she just lets go a little bit soon. But anyway, it was really cool. I was really proud of her. She took a 5th, I think, on floor, a 12th, and an 11th place. And here's the announcement for the team champs. And Colleen's team took 1st place, which was really cool in their division and state, which is just really neat for them to get that, and for them, you know, for Colleen to be a part of that. So anyway, it was, you know, this was up in Farmington, which is about 2 hours away. We drove up on Saturday morning. But it's, I don't know, it's, you know, there's a whole culture. There's a culture to everything, of course, and but I was just really proud of that blurry picture. Really proud of that blurry picture. No, I was really proud of the job they had done, and how much focus it took, and how hard they all worked. You know, all of the girls. One of the girls from Colleen's team took 1st overall as well, and I mean, they're out there doing, like I said, they're doing some really scary stuff, and they're having to tough through the pain, and they're having to deal with it. You know, Dan, you were in gymnastics when you were young, and so I'm sure you remember a little bit of that. Nikki, I don't know if you were ever in gymnastics, but like I said, there's a whole culture to it all. But it's really cool, and I'm really proud of her. So, go USA!